Hello everyone, the Doctor is back in for another Transformer review. Today I'm going to review for you Beast Wars Optimus Primal. One of my favorites. But before I get to that, just a few quick notes. As far as my comments, thank you. I really appreciate you guys leaving me comments. And I've tried to reply to them. YouTube's been a little quirky. Maybe it's just me. Every time I reply to one comment, it's not highlighting the reply button for the following comments down the line, and sometimes it does actually. You know, if you hover over it, the reply shows up, but it either won't let you click on it. So I don't know what the deal is. YouTube's gone through a whole bunch of updates lately, which is supposed to make it better, but apparently it's not. So I apologize if I haven't replied to your comments. That's why. As far as videos that are upcoming that I'm working on, since I went on for a while about third-party products or unlicensed products on my vlog, I was going to do a review on the Fans Project Superion add-on as well as Bruticus. Going to be two separate reviews. I'm going to do Superion first. I'm working on that. It might take a little while, so just be patient with me. But those are coming. Also have a Beast Wars Mutant review that's coming up. It has to be uploaded. Last but not least, I just want to do a shout out to Mitch Santona. Great reviewer, very professional, does a great job. If you get a chance, if you're already not subscribed to him, which many of you probably already are, if you're not, please check him out. I'll put his name and his link somewhere on the screen here. So enough with that. Let's get on with the review with Beast Wars Optimus Primal. It's an ultra-sized toy. It is like I said, it's probably in my top 10 of Transformers of all time. It's a great toy. It is a silverback gorilla, obviously. I think the beast mode is very good. Some people would probably complain about the kibble, some of the gapping here, the white robot kibble, the red down here, and then the robot feet in the back and a little bit of white. It's not perfect, but I think, quite honestly, this was originally retailed at 20 bucks. It is a fantastic toy for 20 bucks. I don't know what they're worth now, but if you can get your hands on it, I recommend it. And I'll show you why. So he has tons of weaponry and tons of gimmicks. Usually gimmicks don't work. His sometimes work, sometimes don't. But when they do, they're great. They're all great. So first we'll start off with the gimmicks in the gorilla mode. One of them that works both in gorilla and robot mode, which I'll show you, is the shoulder cannons. There's a little gray button back here on his butt. We'll just push that button and he shoots out these two cannons, and they have missiles in them which shoot very, very well. I'm not going to show that, but they do shoot. In addition to that, he has his chest pounding action, which sometimes I can get it to work and sometimes I can't. We'll see if I can now, but what you want to do is, first of all, you got to lift up these little black shoulder pads, and in there's a little black switch. You want to make sure that it's in the down position on both sides, and then what you're going to do is adjust the arms and get the elbows at about 90 degrees each and sort of spread the shoulders out a little bit. You hear those ratchet joints in there. So get the elbows at about 90 degrees, and there's a little lever back here. We're going to lift that lever up like so, push it in just a little bit, and then you should move that lever up and down. There we go. Sometimes you have to really crank on it. You heard that clicking, that kind of set it in place, and actually got it to work pretty well there. Takes a little bit of finessing, actually, and I bet a lot of people have problems with it. I try not to see. Sometimes it just doesn't work, and I don't know why that is. There's gears in there that probably aren't designed the best. But when you can get the gimmick to work, it looks pretty cool. There we go. Enough of that. So straighten his arms back out, push the lever back, actually pull it out, push it back into place. And now we will start with transforming him into robot mode. The transformation is very simple. We'll start out with extending the legs, like so. We're going to flip the robot, actually the gorilla toes down, like so. Then we can rotate the waist 180 degrees and then flip down the feet. The gorilla arms are also the robot arms. You can get those positioned however you like, and also lift up these black shoulder pads like so. And then last but not least, we're going to take the gorilla head, just pull it out and down, and then push the bottom of the gorilla face in to flip around the chest plate, and then that's just going to sit down there and be the chest plate. And you can see there's the mutant head. The mutant masks and Beast Wars were a fail. Some people just take these off. I just flip it around, and that is Optimus Primal's head. And there you have Optimus Primal in robot mode. I think it's a very nice robot mode. Now on to all the weaponry and a little bit more gimmicks. Here's the shoulder cannons. Once again, it's the same button. Very cool looking. And the missiles are there. In addition to those guns, you can there's 2 missiles stored in this back here in 2 ports. I'll just pull out one for now, and then there's a little tab on this fist. If we press that tab or pull it back, another cannon will pop out, and these 2 missiles that are stored in this back also fit in there, and it shoots quite well. So I'm going to put his missile back there and put that gun back. Now for the really cool weapons. After you flip out these shoulder cannons, here you see when you press the button it reveals there's where his swords are stored on both sides. You can pull those out, and he can either hold these swords in each hand. Put it down to do that real quick. Like so. And then what you can do is, remember that little switch on the side, if we push it in the up position and do the little gimmick in the back, flipping up the lever, getting it set, he can wield his swords like so. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In addition, you can also take one of his swords out, and you can put it on the bottom of his fist, and he can have sort of a crossbow or just a double sword. I'm not sure if that's actually described or just something I made up, but it's kind of cool. And in addition to that, in this forearm here, you just lift it up, like so, and inside is little mace, which kind of looks kind of evil looking, like a Decepticon or a Predacon weapon, with a little handle there. Close up that little compartment and put the mace in his hand, and he can swing that mace around as well. So, and you don't have to use the gimmick, you can just have them, you can just pose them like so with these weapons, or not with these weapons, however you like. But this was probably one figure that if you're not a Beast Wars fan, if you're just a, truck not monkey kind of a person, with that said, you may not want this figure, but this might be one figure you'd really like if you're not a Beast Wars fan because of all the weapons and the gimmick. If you can get it to work, you know, is kind of neat. So if you can get your hands on this figure, I highly recommend it. Like I said, it's in my top 10. It is a great toy. So I hope you enjoyed this review. This is Dr. Prime. Thanks for watching. The Doctor is out.